Hello students, yesterday we were discussing about pronouns and we have seen three or four kinds of pronoun and we have discussed with examples. Today we will cover all these, the remaining I must say six pronouns that were left. So I think this will be clear to all of you that how will you identify a pronoun and what type of function is there, why you are using any pronoun in any sentence. I think this should be clear to all of you. So now we will move to this reflexive pronoun, and as it is mentioned in your book on page number 22, the definition is there: a pronoun that indicates that the action of the subject reflects or turns back on the subject itself is called a reflexive pronoun. Means there is a reflection, any verb or any information that is being shared in the sentence. There is a reflection to the relevance of the subject that this work is being done by the subject and we are reflecting on that. Then only reflexive pronoun is used. As I am saying that, an example that is, I poured myself a cup of coffee. So in this myself, I am emphasizing also and I am reflecting on myself again that I poured myself a cup of coffee. The process that is being done is being emphasized and being reflected. So this example is suitable for both this. Both are the pronouns. Sometimes a single word can act as reflexive and emphasizing both. So here comes to your mind that what is emphasizing pronoun. So go to the definition of your book. A pronoun that is used for the sake of emphasis is called emphasizing. So you have to be clear in your mind that what is emphasis. If you are emphasizing on something, some information, some quality, suppose any act is done by someone and you are quoting it again and again that this work is done by him, means you are emphasizing on that. So if I am saying that I poured myself a coffee, I poured myself a cup of coffee, means I am also emphasizing and I am also reflecting. So this example is suitable for both of these types of pronouns. This is very easy to identify emphasizing pronoun. If any emphasis is given to a particular act, a particular subject, then you can identify that we are emphasizing on any activity, means emphasizing pronoun is in use in this sentence. Next one is distributive pronoun. Pronouns that show that people or things are taken singly or in separate groups are called distributive. So from the word in itself, you can understand what is distribution. Distribution means allocation. How many people are there who are availing the benefit of any activity or who are involved in any kind of mechanism or any kind of activity. So you will get to know that the thing is being done by a single person or there is a group of persons. So here comes the use of this distributive pronoun. Like I am writing that each of the boxes was opened. If I am saying each of the boxes was opened, means I am talking about each and every box. No box is left without opening. I haven't read either of the books, means two books are kept on the table and I haven't read any of those. So distributive pronoun is in use. Next one is reciprocal pronoun. Here we reciprocate, mutual action. Pronouns that denote mutual action are called reciprocal pronoun, where the action is done by mutual cooperation. Like the two sisters always try to help one another, means both of them are making equal attempts. One is not having parasitic relationship. The act is being done by both of them. That's why reciprocal pronoun is there. Like they wave goodbye to each other as they parted. If you are waving goodbye to your friend and he is also doing the same thing, then reciprocation is happening. The same act is being done by both of them. So you can easily identify that there is a use of reciprocal pronoun. One another, each other, these are the words that will make you identify reciprocal pronoun very easily. Next one is indefinite pronoun. How will you identify that any given pronoun is indefinite or not? So, as per the definition, pronouns that do not refer to any person in particular. Here we are not talking about any particular person. Any number of persons can be involved in that activity. Like words, several, all, both, anyone, everyone, someone, everyone, nobody. If use of all these words are being used in your sentence, then you can identify that there is an indefinite pronoun. Like I am saying that one must preserve one's tradition. It is our duty to preserve our tradition. So each and every person who is residing in India is responsible to protect our tradition and our values. So no one can say that I am not included in this. If Prime Minister Modi is saying that one should be responsible for one's activity and one should contribute to the cause of nation. So each and every citizen of India is included in that speech. No one can say that Modi is not addressing me. Everyone is addressed. The people who are citizens of India should be responsible and should protect their motherland. So you can easily identify that indefinite pronoun. Another example of that is many had proposed the idea but few voted in its favor later. You are saying that the idea was proposed by many, but after giving the proposal, few voted. In voting, the number of people who were proposed that idea, who were proposing the idea were less. So you are showing a group of persons. Last one is relative pronoun. The word in itself is capable enough to show that any relationship is there. A pronoun that relates a noun that comes before it to a group of words that follows is called a relative pronoun. Like the book which you had suggested was very interesting. Here you are establishing a relationship. The book, I am talking about that book which you had suggested. That book was suggested by you, and I am just establishing a relationship between this book and what you had told earlier. It was very interesting. This is the book that was suggested by you, and it is very interesting. Like he is a boy who always completes his work on time. So I am just establishing a relationship between the boy and his trait of completion of completion of homework on time. That's why a relationship is there. That male boy who completes his homework on time. And last one is, this is the house that was sold by my uncle. You are giving a specific identification to the house because that was sold by my uncle. So a relationship is established. That's why relative pronoun is there. So by this chapter is completed. You have to learn the definition of pronoun, how many types of pronouns are there, and by definition and proper examples, you have to write all the kinds of pronoun. And in your examination, some sentences can be given to you, and you have to identify what type of pronoun, as I discussed yesterday. So it is very important to go through all these definitions and develop an understanding how to differentiate. Some people are not able to differentiate between emphasizing and reflexive, distributive and definite. So it is very important to prepare with such a diligence that you are able to identify and also able to differentiate between any two who are just close in their meaning. So by this we are ending this chapter, and next lecture we will start adjectives. And essay writing is also very important topic. After this essay writing, I am giving essay writing to as a homework nowadays. So we will get back to you, okay, tomorrow.